All right, I'm back. Been a long minute. I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about the book. You see the title? Y'all know that we got history. One of those other chapters about my so-called level of demisement, if that's a word. The Real Big Fruit podcast had the privilege of speaking with Tom Cross. Yeah, the Tom Cross from the Boogie Down. And I would like to give y'all the opportunity on my platform to hear this because it's very interesting. You know, a lot of people got their assumptions. You're not always going to have the right answer. So we're going to watch this together. We're going to get an answer or two together. And let me start this off. Very good job, Fuqua. Good man for doing this. Check him out. What up? I don't want to really do so much with you. I want to get to the nitty gritty.
Also, we don't have the voice of the streets. But also,
you hear it? Check him out. You hear it?
Proper respect. How y'all doing out there on this Throwback Thursday? It's a Throwback Thursday, and we about to throw it back. And none other than Tom Cross himself. We got the man on the phone here right now, and we're going to let Tom Cross speak for himself. Yo, Tom, how you doing, brother? I'm all right, brother. Listen, I got the paperwork. I read the pages you wanted me to read. Now, first and foremost, I want you to explain to me and the people, what is it you're trying to establish?
I'm not going to be all up in your face and interrupting ish, right? But hit the like button. Break the like button. Every time you sit here and watch something you like heard, hit the like button and remind yourself, I might have didn't hit the like button. Enjoy. Friday is.
First of all, I want to say, right, I'm innocent of the crime that I'm in jail for. Now, the situation happened, I understand what happened, and I found out what happened. When I found out what happened, on the day that I found out, I called Kevin Charles, and I spoke to him on the phone and told him to get the person that said I had something to do with it, his mother getting murdered and another female getting murdered. He exactly told me, do not come down to my store. I don't want to see you. Do not come down to my store. I said, hold up. I want to resolve this issue that you're going around saying that I had something to do with your mother getting killed. He kept saying, don't come down there. So when he said, don't come down here, I figured this was over with. So when it was over with, I said, hold on, I got to see what he said again. So when I called him again, he didn't answer the phone. So now when he didn't answer the phone, I just left it alone because he was no threat to me. So once I left it alone, there was a guy named Ty that was giving him this information. And it sounded like something Tom would do. So that's all he kept saying. It sounded like something Tom would do. Every time a person would get murdered, even with Rich Porter, they kept saying Tom killed Rich Porter and cut off his brother's finger.
Y'all can hear it?
Nothing to do with that.
Okay, now.
Not fruit. Tell me if you can hear Tom Cross, guys.
This crime that took place, are you stating that not only did you not do it, are you stating that you were not there?
Yes, and even the witness testified to that in trial. She tried to say I robbed him and I left. So when she said I robbed him inside, so I said to myself, she know I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Can you hear it?
So you're stating you were there at one time.
No, I was never there at no time. I never had nothing to do with this.
So why would she say you was there and you tried to rob them and then you left?
Everybody kept saying that I had something to do with it. Not just her.
Okay, now the paperwork you sent me is her testimony.
Yeah.
Now, is it anything you would like for me to recite specifically in her testimony?
If you look at the trial transcripts, my lawyer is arguing with the judge.
On pages, what pages are you referring to?
On page 29 and 28.
Okay.
Flipping.
I have 29, 30, and 31. I don't have 28. Right. I see that. I have that. It's a proceeding that took place. I have it, and I've read it thoroughly. The lawyer's definitely arguing about the 330 motion, but his argument is specifically stating that you didn't do it, you didn't do it, you didn't do it. That's what he's arguing, and you're claiming your innocence during the trial. But the lawyer's argument on pages 29 through 31 is not arguing that you weren't there. He's not arguing that in this here.
No, it says he left before the shooting happened. If you look at it, he is the honorable objection. Mr. Cross, he left before the shooting happened.
That's on what page?
I believe it's on 29 and 30. If you look at 29 and 30, where the lawyers first started objecting.
Yeah, I got it, right? I just wanted to express the spirit in which I'm trying to represent Tom Cross in this case. I just wanted to clarify that because of the certain remarks that I have heard listening to the prosecutor's speech, another preliminary that I have is this. He said, in reading the probation report, there was a tendency to make conclusions by people, of course, who weren't here at the trial, probably did not read the trial record, and several points concluded as if it's established fact that, among other things, Tom Cross shot, and it said several times, the woman involved in this case. I want to point out something, a distinction here, which I think is important, which is first of all, Tom Cross denies his guilt with respect to this case. Secondly, where the jury did not convict and I understood it was of an acting in concert with respect to several counts concerning, for example, murder in the second degree, and there was no finding, but thus cannot say, for example, that the jury found or concluded, for example, that Tom Cross shot individuals as suggested by the probation report. And I would move for that to be modified.
Hey, yo, Fru, when you talking to the people, slow the fuck up, man. Like, don't be in a rush to get the news out, because you have this. You're going to tell people to look it up and do it their own diligent self. Yet you being the voice of the streets, Michael Jordan of recording, a GOAT. You don't give audio like that, bro. Breathe, man. Slow that ish up then. You wild the fuck out, man.
Right. Secondly, it seems in listening to Mr. Harbison in my representation of Mr. Cross, I heard something about Tom Cross was established or proved at trial that Tom Cross shot people or the woman involved. Again, I have the same argument. First, Tom Cross denies his guilt. Secondly, that wasn't established by even the testimony. The witness involved, Miss Watson, as I recall, did not say that. Did not say she either observed nor did she testify at trial that she saw or that Mr. Cross did any of the shooting, or the person she said was Mr. Cross fired upon shoot any of the women involved. Nor did she state, as I recall that, nor did she state that Mr. Cross pointed a gun at any of the women. And incorporating by reference to 330 motion I made, I won't repeat it all. I'm sorry, I won't repeat the entire thing. With respect to the questions of acting in concert and the question of the participation and so forth, what I do recall at one point, she stated she saw Tom Cross. The person she said was Tom Cross with a gun. I believe she also said at the time, right before the shooting, she saw Tom Cross leave the apartment. She certainly didn't say she saw Tom Cross shoot. There you have it. She definitely said she seen you leave and you didn't shoot anyone, or she didn't see you shoot anyone.
Let me say this before, right? A lot of people don't realize the dudes that did this, it wasn't looking for Kevin Jones, or were they looking around him? Big Bob's her, and they were looking for her boyfriend for something that her and her boyfriend had did. She volunteered to take them to Kevin Jones' mother's house.
Right. Alpo made that statement in the past. Okay, now let me ask you this, Tom.
Yeah.
Acting in concert. How long you been in prison?
35 years.
35?
Yeah.
Acting in concert, 35 years. Will you take some time and ask for clemency? You know what I'm saying? Like, go, sometimes you gotta get in the court and take what they give you and then fight in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
35 years is a long time in prison. So if you battling this situation, maybe you might have to get in the courts and take something. You could, with the act of incarceration, take something. 35 years, time served, didn't get out and still fight. Like the brother Drac out of East New York. You know what I'm saying? Drac made a parole board. Drac made a parole board, but he out here fighting. You know what I'm saying? And I think we hoping Wag to do the same thing. 40 damn years with 10 more to the board. Yo, man, just take something. Take something and fight in the street. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. But I did read this into the record for the people, and y'all heard Tom Cross speak. This is the record. And I can go further and even post it if you would like. I should have posted, you know what I'm saying? I should have been, I got so right to it, y'all. I didn't post this flick. My bad, but the flick is there. You know what I'm saying? We got Tom Cross on the jack
What
right
up,
now.
Tom?
And so you did speak to Kevin Childs. And he didn't want to meet with you. Do you think he didn't want to meet with you out of fear? Or he didn't want to meet you because he
I think it's my due diligence to say something real quick. You see this face, right? See that smile? See that look? Calm. Yeah, this was a deadly individual. If you don't know, if you was like a foreigner just getting hit to this channel and who I am, this is my first or second rumor. This is the guy that offered a knife fight, and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I'm not tough enough for you. But please don't tell nobody and just let me stay in the jail for 6 more months while I stay here with you. That was my first rumor, you know what I'm saying? You know the people that said it, they wanted reputations. Some people wanted to be the sole emperor, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, he's been accused of a few things. As we hear right now, he's saying he didn't kill Kevin Child's mother. He said he has nothing to do with that. Earlier, if you was listening to it, he was saying how he was trying to meet up with Kevin Childs. He was like, don't come near me. I don't want to talk. Stay away. He's also been depicted to be with the, the preacher crew. And when Rich Porter and his little brother got snatched up and the fingers cut off, to send a message and his brother get killed, they tried to put that in his cipher as well. So he's not, to say, a maniac that shouldn't get another chance. He was depicted as being something in the 80s that you had the Rampart and yada yada U crew, 73rd, 113th. Every borough got their own precincts that can just make you see a person guilty before even looking for their innocence. So he's giving you a little rendition, and Tom is speaking. And Tom, get at me. I don't know if this is the right person to try and speak for your thing, because he's speaking good. No disrespect, Fruit. Yet I would have just broke down what you wanted, pages, and gave the details to help you. Maybe an investigator might want to get with it. I would have gave you this type of intro to let people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you was emailing Shaquell per what Shaquell told me years ago. Get my email and let's go, and I do you justice and give you an interview as well, beloved.
Pimpin lead you, or he didn't believe you and he just didn't want to see you. Like, what do you think? What do you think he didn't allow you to come to the store, and why do you think he didn't take the next call?
Because I had a reputation.
Okay.
I had a reputation. So I was watching everybody. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not being about anybody in any borough in any way. So I'm quite sure he knew about me because he was getting information from time.
Right.
This is how every Monday kept coming up from time. He said time was helping the time to locate me or whatever.
Now, not to cut you off, when you say Ty, would that be the Ty that they were screaming that dumb shit when we was in prison, OG Ty?
Yeah.
Okay, I follow you. I'm on point.
So, let me say, like I said before, the intention
Excuse me again for chiming in. Yet, Fru, this is to you. You the Michael Jordan of recording. You're sitting at the desk. You're a voice out of Brooklyn. We're not saying that you have to be mindful with anything, but with everything, all must be mindful. You said that dumb shit, okay. You know how many people sacrifice box times, parole hits, no going home with new charges, injuries, all for that dumb shit that you say? Or for a man that makes a rule that a family or organization, a whole wave follow, and you say dumb because I guess you got love for Ty, but I mean for Cross, but Ty Cross don't even talk like that about Ty. He admit he had beef with him. He admit we found out so many lies with the story. Yet for you to come on a show right now in today's time and say that dumb, you talking to all the first generations that went through it. See, all these Macs and gorillas and people of these days of red flooding don't have no experience with the OG Ty epidemic. That's a 9-7. Ty say the end of 2000 type of issue. Yeah, there was a lot of people that had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in there, man. Be careful how you talk, Mr. Journalist, because you don't need corny shit, even if you as tough as you say. I'm just trying to give you a Jew, youngin', because you're doing the same thing with Smash. I'm the one that uncovered it. You don't know me per what you were saying. So I'm formally showing you did a good job with Cross. I'm just going to, hopefully spread it out a little farther because people know we do know of each other. And he's a good fella. It's just that I had to pick a side. And then the situation of my side then was OG Mac's side. Wrong, right, or indifferent. The oath was united. All that separation, you're bigger than the plan. We didn't do that. Yeah, this is a fun, joyous new wave going on, this internet, YouTube type of vibe. Yet, let me let them continue to talk. But Fru, just, that's what that dude Hocus did. Drop the flag challenge. I think I heard you say something about that too. Like, you got blood issue. You don't like Bloods, do you? You don't like, I'm not Blood. You see I'm rocking my mind today. You know what I'm saying? But you don't like Bloods because I'm hearing it in your volume, bro. You talking a little biased. And I don't want them to think that about you because, you know what I'm saying? I heard about you, Mr. Bailey. Pimpish, it's like that.
She volunteered to take him to his mother's house with some money. So how is that?
That dumb shit when we was in prison, OG Ty. Okay, I follow you. I'm on point.
So I'm gonna say, like I said before,
You whack host, fool.
Trash! Take him to his mother's house with some money. So how is that somebody looking for you? He was nobody when I was out there. If he was somebody, I would have came back. So it's not like, let me tell you something. I'm not telling you that I've robbed a lot of people. So I'm not going to act like no angel. Yes, I did that.
Right.
So everybody I robbed, I never killed nobody.
Right.
I never robbed you.
Right.
But they got making up shit to make me look bad when it's all about.
Okay.
Like I said, he never addressed that. He asked him, why did you take him?
Okay, that's something he should have definitely addressed. But let me ask you this: the situation with the alleged rumor or whatever, with him bringing that girl to the courtroom. What's up with that?
Yes, he came to court. He sat in court. Yes.
Now he had the right to come to court. They had the right to come to court, but it's something being said about him forcing or dragging the chick in court and making her testify against you.
Okay. And about it, I thought, like he said, what happens in the street stays in the street. We had to listen to the street. If Crusader Rob even told him, we don't have to listen on the street, and that was on record.
Somebody tell Shaquille to tell Pimp that he could get him in contact with Tom Cross so he can give his interview and possibly spread a little more details out for Cross favor. How about that, people?
And he told me, word out of his mouth, he said, I told Ken we can handle this on the street, you don't have to listen in jail. But he disregarded him on that email report.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me say this.
Yes, brother.
Let me say this, right? I would never shoot no female. I don't care what she, I'm not going to shoot her. It's hard long. It's the life I'm living. I never did that. You know, and everybody got wrong. You say, yo, I never disrespected them or nothing. It was not personal. I was just robbing them what was needs. And I told them, all of y'all can get this money back. So let's just leave it at that. Accept this as the law.
Okay, now you do have a co-defendant, right?
Yeah.
And
You have 1 minute left.
damn, I was going to ask you about the co-defendant. Okay, call right back. We here. I'm right here, brother.
Yeah, but like I said, you see the video from the lawyer and the cop talking.
Right.
Okay. Like I said, the police came up here and told me. They came up here and said, don't we know you didn't do mine, that you did, but you did all this stuff.
Yeah, that's the same shit they try to run on Bush. Yo, we know you ain't do it, but you did other shit. Bush, oh yeah? we going to court. They fucking with the right one. But yeah, definitely call back. The phone cut off. I'm not going nowhere. We talking to the people tonight with Tom Cross. It's a throwback Thursday, and we throwing it back with Tom Cross. Tom Cross speaks for himself.
Like I said,
Now that man been in jail for 35 Jones. Fru, why you taking all his limelight? See, I know you a fan chaser, bro, and that's just a respect critique on air. Maybe you will take this advice from an elder. Who the fuck is he? Somebody that pays attention that you're doing the bad job at such an exclusive interview? Tom Cruise, holla at me. Holla at Quell. Quell, holla at me. And Quell, give him my number. Let's have a discussion so you can get this detailed better. You know what I'm saying? Through no disrespect, but just to pick her up. You know what I'm saying? Because you doing too much for a man that got 35 years in, bro.
Tonight with Tom Cross. It's a throwback Thursday, and we throwing it back with Tom Cross. Tom Cross speaks for himself.
like I said, any questions you want to ask me?
I asked the questions I needed to ask, and you answered them, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I asked you what I needed to ask you. If the people got some questions,
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
call right back. He gonna call right back. You know what I'm saying? If the people gonna have some questions, they gonna put the questions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But
what if they ain't watching you?
You
Know what I
basically
mean?
answered all my questions. You know what I'm saying? The questions I had.
What you interviewing
Listen,
for
Tom,
if you ain't
gonna
got
call
bored
back.
of questions, man?
Listen, man. Like I said, son. Tom saying he wasn't there.
Tom.
Saying, the lawyer arguing that the witness is saying he wasn't there. Like, this shit crazy. I read it into the record.
Read so fast, I ain't catch that.
Proceedings.
So slow.
The Tom Cross lawyer going back and forth with the judge. And right here on page.
So detail it. Express it.
31.
Take this reaction and do another one.
First, Tom Cross denies his guilt. Secondly, that wasn't established by even the testimony of the witness involved. Ms. Watson, as I recall, did not say that. Did not say she either observed nor did she testify at trial that she saw or that Mr. Cross did shoot any of them. The person she said was Mr. Cross fired upon shoot any woman involved, nor did she state, as I recall that, nor did she state that Mr. Cross pointed the gun at any of the women. I'm incorporating by reference the 330 motion I made. I won't repeat it all. I'm sorry. I won't repeat the entire thing with respect to the question of acting in concert and the question of participating and so forth. What I do recall, at one point she indicated, she stated she saw Tom. The person she said was Tom Cross with a gun. I believe she also said that at that time, right before the shooting, she saw Tom Cross leave the apartment. She certainly didn't say she saw Tom Cross shoot. It's crazy, y'all. We're gonna see if Tom Cross get back on the phone, wrap it up with the peoples, you know what I'm saying? But I did what I had to do. Here you go. Hey, what's up, baby?
I'm gonna plug you right now.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, thanks for calling back, Tom. The people, we here. Like I said, brother, you know, you got your point across. I read it into the record. I'm gonna even post it so the people understand what it is. I should have took some photos of it so I could have posted it on the screen, but they understand what it is. They know it's hit for. Is there anything else you want to reference to in these documents you sent me?
If you look at the police thing, that's all I want you to see.
The police thing. What would that be?
The letter that the boy wrote from Black Barber.
A letter?
Yeah, I sent that to you.
I got a bunch. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That would be, I know exactly what you're talking about. That was the guy who was a informant or something, right? Where would I find that? Oh, this affirmation, the attorney affirmation? It's two of them right here. All right. I got it right here. Now, what? This is a letter stating what? Okay, so I'm gonna read this right for the people. It says I had this is a what was this, an email? Email from Glenn Garber. Is that attorney? To Thomas Eddy. Who's Thomas Eddy? Okay, now it says I had a very illuminating call with cold case detective Lawrence Larry D'Angelico. He was initially guarded, but opened up a bit after I explained the exoneration initiative and that I am not going to waste my time if Cross is guilty. He maintains that he never told Cross that someone else confessed and exonerated Cross, but he may have told this to Cross or intimidated it to him. He said, bottom line, I can glean. He said, LA must be the officer, right? All right, LA, that's his initials, LA. He said, LA has genuine concerns about Cross' guilt, but thinks Cross is a bad guy for other things. Inmate wanted a separation from Cross and is a co-defendant who LA thinks is the unapprehended perp, or possibly the person they thought Cross was. LA is evasive when I said that his first story did not make sense about him visiting Cross to protect Cross because there was a hit put on. I'm still not sure what this was about. My sense is that he did not trust me during our first call and that he was making up a story. So your lawyer don't trust this guy. He said, LA saw Saray. She is still broken up over the incident. She couldn't ID the inmate suspect. LA thinks Saray involved in the scheme, possibly with her boyfriend, and things went awry and she became a victim. LA does not trust her. So the detective didn't trust this witness. Okay. Cross was seen by LA after he saw Saray. Saray is the witness. Cross did not ID the inmate suspect. The fact that Cross did not ID him suggests that Cross was not involved in the murder. Concepcion, which is the co-defendant, Concepcion is Cross's co-defendant, y'all. Concepcion exonerates Cross and is considering cooperating. When Cross was arrested in Ohio, he was asked about the AM, America's Most Wanted piece, and told the sheriff that he was lucky the bitch did not see his face. This troubles LA, and he said he needed to speak to the sheriff. I asked LA blank if I'm wasting my time looking into Cross Innocence. LA responded no, but would not elaborate other than to say that things don't add up. He said that a mistake may have been made with Cross's prosecution. His objective is not to exonerate Cross, but he will if his investigation unfolds that way. LA wants to interview Cross with me. I told him that it's possible. He wants the transcript, which I told him we are gathering and that I may share with him. We are on first name basis, and I'll continue to dialogue. I'm still not sure if he can be trusted. He may be using me to get another conversation with Cross. So your lawyer didn't trust the detective. The detective don't trust the witness. A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Glenn A. This. I just read y'all an email from one attorney to another, and they were both representing Cross. But that email is attached to an attorney's affirmation, index number 02433-1990. Glenn A. Gardner, attorney Durham, admitted to practice law in the state of New York, do hereby affirm to the truth of the following under penalty of perjury. I'm the director of Exonerate Initiative, a nonprofit that handles innocent cases on behalf of indigent New York State prisoners. In 2008, I did investigative work on Tom Cross's above-captioned case. One thing I did was interview cold case detective Lawrence D. Angelica on March 29th, 2008. D. Angelica was an NYPD detective who worked on Cross's case. I prepared notes and emails from the conversation with D. Angelica the same day we spoke. Attached is a copy of the email, which I just read to y'all. Attached is a copy of the email. It accurately reflects my conversation with D. Angelica on March 28th, 2008, and includes my impressions. I am willing to testify about the contents of this affirmation and relevant important information about the above referenced matter. Signed, Glenn A. Gardner, attorney at law, dated November 22nd, 2022. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Tom Cross is fighting for his life, y'all. Tom Cross is fighting for his life, man, and I'm here to deliver your message to the people, man. Is there anything else you would like to say to the people before we wrap it up, Tom?
I would like to say, everybody has an opinion. You shouldn't take like one side because a lot of people take another person's side. They never heard my side before. Nobody, my first time in DC.
And I would say it's an honor and a privilege to allow you to do so here at the Real Big Food Podcast.
Like basically, like if anybody like wants my trial transcripts or anything, they're welcome to it. I will send it to you and they can send it to wherever they gotta go if they want to see it. I have nothing to hide. Like I said before, I didn't kill nobody that they saying I killed. Well, I had nothing to do with it. That's why I continue to fight. You know, like I know the continue. I couldn't even talk about it. It was all me time, so I couldn't take that. I just couldn't take it.
Enough is enough, though, Tom. Enough is enough, but I hear you, brother. Y'all heard the man speak. That is Tom Cross, y'all. Listen, Tom, I appreciate you. And we're going to let this thing fly and see how it work out, and I will give you the people's response. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know and keep you updated. In the meantime, could you please shout out Shadu for me? Shout out Shadu for me. I think Nuke is going to make it up there to see him probably next week. So shout out Shadu. Shout out Baby Sam. Shout out Turf.
Baby Sam home, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
Showing the worm. I appreciate that, all right?
What the fuck is you doing, bad luck ass?
Listen, man. I walk the yard with you, man. You my bro, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, New York State prison is different from the feds and all that shit. When you walk through the door, you be asking nigga what he in jail for.
Where you at right now?
I ain't come from that era, man. You don't be asking niggas business, then you fuck around and get killed in the yard. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in the nigga business asking about what you was in jail for, none of that shit. You was a solid dude, a stand-up dude. I seen you in the crisis. I seen you put it down. I know how you gave it up. And I knew for a fact, all the OGs and shit like that I come up under, they fucked with you, they respect you, so therefore it wasn't no question. You was solid with me. You know what I'm saying? So anything I could do for you, I'm here to do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Good
but
job.
I expressed how I felt, like enough is enough. If they want to charge you acting in concert, man, take that time, get out here and get with your brothers and keep fighting.
Don't tell them how to handle his, man.
And I totally respect it. But we gonna see what we can get out of this situation, Tom, right?
We're gonna do more for
Listen,
you
man,
on this situation, Tom.
You stay strong. All right, peace.
Good content, Fro.
The caller has hung up.
There you have it, y'all. There you have it, y'all. Tom Cross spoke for himself.
Okay, we're gonna end right there. We don't need to talk about that, right? Listen, Cross. We ain't never had no problems. We just know how the storyline go. What we don't have is enough supporters. So you got a whole bunch of people that say they was there, right? And you got a whole bunch of people that say they was around, a lot of people. Yeah, in today's time, you don't see them do shit for them, with them, around them, for them in tributes and actual deeds. Support comes free. Good job. Kudos. You got me doing a reaction on you and at the same time interviewing a person in the now, battling you about your Marcy stories. Ain't that a motherfucker? Yet, we all in the struggle, brother. We gonna rise. You Jordan? Well, I want to say I'm Jordan and this shit too. You know what I'm saying? You might be Jordan of the 3 rings ladder. I might be the first 3 rings. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion. So, in short, I say with this, right? Keep doing your thing, Fru. Stop putting your little biased opinions in there. You just bit some shit for the like 90s and maybe early 2000 feelings, 2025. Like, that ain't good for your brand because homies gonna be looking at you like, you talking about. They might not press you like that. Yeah, they talk enough about you on the street and they start trying to figure out about your joint. They get crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, y'all have a blessed week, and I'm about to get up off this pimpish.